just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you've subscribed to me for a long time or even just recently subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope it continues to grow. I hope you guys stick with me. But let's get in the video.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. If you're anything like me, you've probably grown up playing video games. And if you're even similar to me, you've grown up on the Xbox 360 and Nintendo 3DS. Playing Xbox Connect Sports with my family or being alone in the living room on the carpet playing Minecraft were just really fundamental core memories for me when it comes to gaming. And then the best Christmas gift I ever received was a purple 3DS that my parents said up and down that they did not buy me. I asked for it a bunch, but they were like, nah man, you're not getting it, it's too expensive, yada yada yada. But they lied to me and they put it in the box and they put socks on top. I opened the thing, saw socks, all cool, and then they said no, keep going. And I moved the sock to the side and I saw the little corner of the box, and my little child mind had that box memorized and I knew immediately what it was. I ran around the house freaking out. My parents love to talk about it. I love that memory. That really got me good. But then eventually, while we were volunteering at a nursing home, one of the older gentlemen there gave me his PS2, and that was my first introduction to PlayStation. And then I had a neighbor who I became really good friends with who had a PS3, and I'd occasionally go over and play that, and he occasionally would come over and play Virtual Fighter at my house. Shout out Virtual Fighter. I got older and I started to get money doing lawn work, and I thought, hey, now that I'm making money myself, hopefully I can save up and get a console. I can get one from a pawn shop for cheap. So I was thinking Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but there was one game series in particular that caught my attention. That game series was Uncharted. And that was my main decision maker. That and the rumors that a Spider-Man game is coming to PS4 exclusively. I say all that to get to the point of, I bought the PlayStation 4 because of its exclusives. Exclusives are what make consoles unique, a reason to buy them, an experience, yada yada yada, a key to a bigger, better library. So today I thought it would be fun to make some people pissed off. My last tier list video did pretty darn well, very surprisingly. Thank you so much for anyone who's watched that video. I thought about doing more, and this is the one I thought would be the most immediate fun. I might make y'all I might make y'all mad. Okay, just prepare yourself. Calm down now. Start breathing, doing exercises, because I might spike some heads here. But also, this is going to be very casual, guys. Don't take this very seriously. I'm not critically analyzing each one. I am just throwing them on here for fun. Have a conversation with you guys. Mess around. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. But thank you so much for clicking on the video. Get that long outro out the way, and let's get into it. Again, this is not very serious, and you're about to understand what I mean by that. With this first go, there's not honestly very many tier lists that have this format, which is kind of surprising to me. But this Astrobot I have not played. I did. I still remember it. I'm not gonna count it. But I'm just gonna have this as a placeholder, as the one that just won Game of the Year, the one that just came out. I haven't beat it yet, but I quite like it. I think it's a perfect, it's a good game. It's right in the middle of the road. I don't think it was Game of the Year, honestly. I haven't finished it yet, so I can't really decide that. But boom, there's the beat. This is the standard. Astrobot's the standard so far. I really liked it so far. I beat the first Gorilla World. I know, that's barely getting into the game. I know, okay. I'm playing it very casually. It's a pick up and play game. When I feel like it, I hop in, play a couple levels or a level, and then hop off. I think it's a good game for that, and I think it's done its job well. It's very entertaining. I love the controls. I love the graphics. I love how bright it is, how unique it is. It's a good platformer. Better than Mario, any Mario game, better than any of those, honestly, in my opinion. But I'm not that big of a platformer anyways, so I can't really say. Up next is Death Stranding. Again, don't take this too seriously. This is a F, because I got the game and it came to PlayStation Plus. I loaded it up. I saw the opening cutscene. I love Metal Gear, okay? I love Metal Gear series. It's the same guy who made this game, Death Stranding, made Metal Gear. I say I love the Metal Gear series, but I've really only played one game, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, which is one of my favorite games ever. But this is just too weird to me. And my biggest problem with it is it's just running simulator. It's like Daisy had a bigger brother, and it's just you're running around. Oh, you don't get it. It's a misunderstood masterpiece. Yeah, I misunderstood it. Okay, I misunderstood it strongly. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't really. I might try to revisit it one day. I didn't really let myself get into it, honestly, that much.
What?
Next up, again, y'all gonna be mad at me. Bloodborne. Bloodborne is probably I've played it. It's probably, you know, the most popular, second most popular Souls-like next to Elden Ring, because Bloodborne is just that popular, and you know they're begging for a sequel or a remaster. The community is, and I have as well. I'll play it again if they ever remaster it or upscale it or port it, anything. But the graphics just did not hold up to me. I played it on PS4. I haven't really tried on PS5, so maybe it's changed. But I'm usually not that big of a graphics guy, but I just didn't feel it, and I don't like the linearness of the Souls games anyways. That's why I like Elden Ring so much. Elden Ring is like my favorite game. But if you take Elden Ring and make it super linear, which is, you know, the normal Souls formula, I just don't like it nearly as much.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
So I'm just gonna put it Farpoint. I think that's what this is called. This game is a PlayStation VR exclusive. I played this game, really good. My second favorite VR game. It's probably the only VR game I played that actually has a genuine story with voice acting and everything. It was really good. I played this one. I clocked in a good amount of hours. I'm gonna have to put this one top of A so far because it's VR. It does something unique, and it's a genuinely like good game in VR with the whole story. It's great. Shooting the aliens was fun. The guns were great. I had a little gun thing you could like hold or whatever. It was really good. This is about to hurt the points I just made, but I really don't remember it that well. You know what I mean? I don't remember the story that well, but I do remember the enjoyment. So I remember the feelings, not exactly the details, which is, I think, more important because it's been years since I've played that game. Continuing on to the Mario Kart ripoff, the one of many millions.
Don't cry, little gaming fan. The video game empire has enough Mario Kart ripoffs to feed you your entire life. Nintendo, get to work on that $90 Mario Kart. Boy's hungry.
I actually didn't ever own this, but I played it quite a lot at my church. They had like these PS2 set up connected to TVs in the youth group center that you could play, and this was the main game. This and Guitar Hero was the two main games I played. It was quite fun. It's a good Mario Kart ripoff. I'm gonna put it in C. Now, God of War. This tier list thing does not have God of War Ragnarok, so I'm just gonna make this both games. This little picture represents God of War, the one you're seeing, and then God of War Ragnarok. I have not played any of the other ones, and I don't want to. Sorry, God of War fans. But this is Ragnarok and this game, because they kind of just, you know, they're one story, so I think it's kind of fitting to rate them both. And yeah, I mean, it's going in S tier. Like, there's no conversation to be had here. I mean, I don't think this is one of the best games ever, but it's just such a solid box of content. You get a great story, you get great graphics, you get great voice acting, great acting. You get everything. I mean, it's a good story. There's not much you could complain about this game. Do I think it's, you know, game of the year? Absolutely. No, I don't remember. I think it won game of the year when Red Dead came out, I believe, and I honestly would say Red Dead 2 takes the cake, but still good, great game. Next up, we got Days Gone. Days Gone, man, a tragedy in gaming. I am not a fan of zombie games. I know.
What?
I'm just pissing off. I'm starting to check the boxes of pissing off every single community. I do not like zombie games. I don't like the concept of zombies. I rarely ever do. I've liked it very select few times. The Telltale Walking Dead series, that would be an S+ tier if that was in here. That is one I do like because of Clementine. She's the GOAT. And that series is just great in general. But Days Gone was a zombie game I actually was, for some reason, interested in, and I thought was good. I know it released super buggy, but it was genuinely, when I played it, really darn good. And I didn't actually finish it fully. I got right near the end, and then I got spoiled on accident for what happens, and it just completely killed my motivation to play. And I was mainly playing to finish the story. because that game is long. In my opinion, this game is really long. But so I just stopped. But I was like right there. But I really enjoyed the gameplay aspect. I love the motorcycle driving. I loved it all. I loved the story. The characters were a little but I like the story for the most part. And the zombies themselves, the whole horrors, and I don't know, just driving around in the woods in that countryside area. Just the vibes in this game were chef's kiss. They got the vibes down packed. It was really good. I'm gonna give this one an A as well, and it's going above Farpoint. The next game is Firewall Zero Hour or whatever. I play this game too. This game is cheeks. Don't get me started on the sequel. The sequel, I think the studio that made this game went bankrupt and completely shut down. They made, okay, this game sucked, by the way. This game was bad. This was like, kind of, think of it Rainbow Six Siege in VR. That's the closest I can describe it, or just a tactical shooter in VR. It was all right, but man, the sequel, I think it was Firewall Breakpoint or something like that. That was the most buggy, broken, stupid, bad, one of the worst game releases I've ever experienced personally, if not the most. It was unplayable. It was so bad. The gameplay even in of itself was not redeeming it. It was so horrible. So I'm putting this one F. Like, that game, trash. Really bad. VR players, if you disagree with me, you're clinically insane, because that game is not good. It's just, we just didn't have options. You just gotta play it. You don't have options. The matchmaking sucked. The fact that, I believe, it's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure when you played a match, it would always kick you back. No, there was a pool to restart, but it took forever because people didn't play. And when you load it in, the matches were really quick because there's no respawning. Again, it's like Rainbow Six Siege. Love that game, but this version is horrible. The matches were like 30 seconds long, and there was 2 rounds. So you waited in the lobby for like 3 hours to get in a match, play 2 minutes, and start over. The matches were exceedingly short, which is my least favorite thing I remember. Absolutely. The matches were way too short. And then the sequel, again, literally was so bad, it killed the entire studio. Oh, bottom F. I don't think anything's beaten that on this list. Next up, Ghost of Tsushima. This game, I don't even remember what happened. I think I played this in quarantine. I think I played this one and Red Dead Redemption 2 like right next to each other. Great. That's a crazy smack combo, if you know what I mean. That combo was insane. It was great. But I'm pretty sure I played this at the beginning of quarantine. I can't remember. I played it on some break. And it was great. I can't even remember what made me buy it. It was just one of those whims. I didn't know anything about it. I just was like, that game looks interesting, I'll buy it. And I don't ever do that. I've done that with 2 games, and they both were bangers. So I'm 2 for 2 right now. Elden Ring, I just decided to buy for some reason. I didn't even know anything about it. I didn't even know Souls games existed. I had no knowledge. I saw the case, and my friend was like, yeah, I think you would like that. He hadn't played it either. And I just got it. And this game is the exact same. I just bought it. I was like, oh, why not? Looks interesting. I don't know what possessed me to do that, because again, I never do that, but I did, and boom, it is great, and it belongs top of best. Actually, no, let's go up here. Who am I kidding? That is S plus tier. That should have won Game of the Year over Last of Us. Don't even get me started on that. I think this is the most beautiful game when it comes to an art style ever. Graphics wise, it's not really trying to be super realistic, it's trying to have this beautiful like Japanese painting art style. That was great. Story was great. Graphics, great. Fighting. Oh my god, if that fighting manifested into a woman, I'd marry her.
What?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But by fighting, I mean gameplay. I mean, everything about this game is great. This game is underrated. I don't know. I know the community glazes this game up, but outside of the community, I don't really see people talk about it. Personally, on my perspective of the internet. So I don't know. I kind of feel like this is underrated. I feel like it should be talked along the same side as like God of War and everything. We're getting a sequel with the chick. I'm a little worried about that, mainly because the actor who plays her seems to be a wee bit crazy. We'll see. But that game alone, great. This game right here, again, don't take this tier list seriously. Final Fantasy, whatever number this one is, I had this one on PS2 when I was younger. I remember playing like a couple hours of it and got really bored, didn't understand what was happening, and didn't play it. So that reason it's going bottom of F. I'm joking. It'll go top of F. Top of F. How about that? This one is standing in place of the remake, the PlayStation Final Fantasy remake, because this looks like the original. I can't tell, really. I'm pretty sure it is, with the the original PlayStation logo on there, or whatever. But yeah, remake, didn't beat it, didn't even probably get halfway through, but I enjoyed it, and I'll come back and beat it one day. Put it in C. Actually, I'll put it in C. Yeah. Detroit Becoming Human. I completely beat and played this game. I love, this is probably one of my favorite styles of games where it's like decisions direct the story, what you say, what actions you take, who you save, all that. I love it. I loved it so much. This studio needs to make another game. I don't think they've made another game since this game. Fact check that, editor.
Hello, it's editing me. Yeah, they are working on a Star Wars game actually, which is pretty darn cool. I'm excited for that, so there you go.
They have not made anything. They made this and Heavy Rain, and they were both bangers. Like, they need to get back on it. But the Detroit Becoming Human, great story, great game, top of A. I love the cop. What's his name? How did I forget his name? I don't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about. Goated character. Now, moving on to Gran Turismo 7. I have this game. I bought it on launch. I have the launch edition because I'm a fancy little guy. I just really wanted a sports game at the time, or a racing game at the time, and I wanted one that was more of a simulation, instead of Need for Speed like I usually was playing. I quite enjoyed it. I don't even have it downloaded now, but I really do enjoy it, and I want to be able to get a driving wheel. I have one, but it's for Xbox. I need a PlayStation 1 so I can drive this with VR. Because that would be super awesome. It has VR support and it's really, really good. But the hours I have clocked in this game, which is a decent amount, I did enjoy quite a lot. So I'm gonna put it in B. Heavy Rain, again made by the same people who made Detroit Becoming Human. This game I played also, I think, in high school, pretty sure. Very good. I thought the mystery was great. I can't remember if I was spoiled or not. I think this game drags a little bit, especially with the detective storyline with him and his glasses. I thought that was so exceedingly boring. I feel like they made that character way better in Detroit Becoming Human because they're basically the same thing if you think about it. In my opinion. Same character type and everything. They even look similar. But yeah, I like Heavy Rain. Would I put it above Detroit Becoming Human? I think they're honestly tied, but if I had to pick, I think Detroit Becoming Human maybe is like beats it by 0.1%. I can't remember. I have to replay them both again to decide that indefinitely. Just consider them tied there. Horizon Zero Dawn. This game is so mid, bro. It's the definition of mid. I don't know how this game keeps getting postered up. I hear literally no one talk about that game. It's just because they bundle it with PlayStations and they think it sells well because their PlayStation sell well. I have no idea. This thing sucks. It's so boring. And the concept is just so lame. And that's coming from a Genshin Impact player. This concept is so freaking lame. I just don't care about. I'm not a dinosaur person. I don't give a crap about dinosaurs. Let alone if you make them like Megatron. I don't give a crap. All right, I had to step away for a second, but I'm back now. And then now I don't really remember what I was talking about, but now we're moving on to Infamous Second Son, the first game I ever played on the PlayStation 4. This game was fun. I sadly did not beat it. I swear I do finish games. It just happens to be a lot of these. I'm trying to, fill up the list and I'm picking the games I haven't actually finished, but this game I got pretty far in and I got spoiled and it, killed the motivation to play like normal. But yeah, this game was quite good. I remember it being decent, but I never went back to it for obvious reasons. I just didn't enjoy it that much. So I'm going to put it in bottom C. And this one, my favorite game of all time, Knack. I don't know if I'm even saying it right. I actually don't own this game. I played it for like 10 minutes in Best Buy when they had those like games where you could play with the controller sticking out of like this little display in the TV screen and you could play a game. You could play the demo of a game for a while. I played the demo of this game while waiting on my dad in Best Buy like 3 times in a row. I thought it was so cool how he broke together and came apart. This probably was one of the seeds that planted me wanting a PlayStation. Actually, this game really early on it showed me in Best Buy how cool a PlayStation could be. So for that, I'm gonna put it in A, just because of what it did for me. This game, Returnal, I've actually streamed this game on my YouTube channel and I've played it. I played it with my friend Garrett. I played it with a couple people. It's a great game, really underrated. One of the launch games with the PlayStation 5, I believe, really trying to show off its like capabilities and power and the controller like effects and stuff. It's a really good roguelike where basically a lady's stranded on like a planet and she's trying to find her way through this really mysterious planet that keeps changing, and she keeps like death looping over and over again. It's really cool and well done. I need to watch a lore video on this game. I just realized I'm doing that like tonight. Playing this game, great. The gunplay, the roguelikeness, the levels, the bosses, all really cool. And next up, I have one of my favorite games of all time, Shadow of the Colossus. This game is great. If you have not played this game, go play it. If you really like open world games, you like really cool fantasy games, you like Legend of Zelda, go play this game. This game is such a sleeper. I know it has, you know, its fans, but this game is underrated to me. This game deserves more hype, and I love this game. The vibes of this game are so good. The bosses designs, the gameplay, the mysteriousness, the world, the character you play as, everything is just so intriguing. To me personally, it was great. I have yet to play another game where giant things feel as intimidating and as just mysterious creatures, mythical. The mythicalness of this game. I know my mind's going everywhere, but this game is great, and you know it's going to S plus, baby. I'm sorry, this game is so good. I need to replay that. And now we got both Spider-Man games up next. Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is, you know, they kind of should have made this longer than it was. And they did introduce, you know, the cool tricks in the air that made swinging 10 times more fun, in my opinion. Even though the story was short, I liked it. I think the bad guy was the weakest part of the story, but everything besides that I really liked. Gameplay was, you know, just a slight step up from, you know, the first Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man game. I really liked it nonetheless, and hey, it's Spider-Man. It's going in S. And Spider-Man, the one that started this little whole spin-off series, this whole universe with Miles Morales, or this Miles Morales, sorry. Great game. It was longer. This one should have been the exact same length as this one, but it was great. Story was great. Suits were great. The gameplay, the linearness, the open world mixed with a linear story is always like the route to go. The skill trees. It was just a great game to grind through. I think I 100% it. I can't remember. If I didn't, I tried. But I really like this game, and there's a reason why it's so popular. But since Spider-Man 2 is not on here, I will rank it verbally because it's not on the list. Spider-Man 2 with those two would go under here, top of A, because I think the story in that game is so lazy and bland. I mean, it wasn't bland, that's the wrong way to say it. This one, it felt like it was taking the story seriously. It felt like it was more, the stakes felt more impactful, even in this one to a lesser degree. But Marvel Spider-Man 2, I just don't. It just didn't hit the same. The hype was there. It was more hype than both of these two, but the impactfulness of the story was not there. Not the same. Sorry if you disagree. So I would put Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2 with like their little crossover game. I'd put it underneath it or just right here behind them. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put him in front of that one. And now we move on to the moment I've been waiting for. Gotta get my hands ready. The Uncharted series. Oh dear God. I'm starting off with Drake's Fortune, the very first Uncharted. Great, you know, great. It started it, man. It started it. Gameplay though, not that good. So I'm gonna put it in S. Still started it though, still great. Uncharted 2, easy S tier. I don't need to say it. If you're hype about Uncharted with me, we don't need to discuss it. We know, man. We know. If you have not played an Uncharted game, what are you doing? Seriously, get it. Get the Uncharted collection and play it. If not, play Uncharted 4. If you're that worried about like it's old, I don't want to play it, oh, the graphics are trash, play Uncharted 4. Okay? And then if you're still super stubborn, play Uncharted Lost Legacy. And that's a much shorter game, very compact, very good. If you still think it's not interesting, then I wouldn't do it. But still, Uncharted, great series. It was the main reason I got a PS4, and the reason this video is even happening. Uncharted 4. Great game. Great game. It's my favorite game of all time next to Elden Ring. Like they're basically tied. They're my favorite for different reasons. This thing got me. This is what made me fall in love with video games. This game right there. Uncharted 4. Story, great. Nathan Drake, immense. Tom Holland is such a good guy in this role, bro. He's so goated. Uncharted 3, not as good, but still really decent. Uncharted Last Legacy, exceedingly underrated. Even Uncharted fans, they call this game not really all that good. They say it's okay, it's all right. It should have been long. Dude, this game was great. Not every game needs to be 50 billion hours long. This game was a nice little impactful chunk of a cute action-filled story, okay? And it still made sense to happen in the Uncharted universe. It was great. Nadine Ross, I don't know if that's her name. Chloe Fraser, goated characters. And, you know, people who ever hit me with like, oh, you don't like said game because it has a girl in it. One, again, I played Genshin Impact. This game is great. This is a duo female lead, and that game is amazing. And that's I think that's a great example of how to make a, you know, not to get political, but a female-led game that is great. It's so good. It's so good. I love this game. Honestly, actually, I want to put it up here. Forget it, but I can't because I can't move this for some reason now. Moving on. Uncharted series, phenomenal. I mean, top three, gotta be top 3 gaming franchises, gaming series of all time. Undisputed, you know. Come on, it's great. Treasure hunting. I'm a sucker for treasure hunting because of this game. Who wouldn't want to be the cooler version of Indiana Jones? Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Back off. We are ending this video off on a crazy note. The Last of Us, the same studio that is, you know, made the games I just glazed, the Kingdom Come, Uncharted. Naughty Dog themselves, The Last of Us, probably the game that really put them on the upper stratosphere of the gaming community, put them, you know, on one of the greats. Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, Rockstar Games, you know, like the really big crazy studios. See. It's C. It's top of C. It's good. It's all right. You remember how I said earlier how I don't really care about zombie games, and Days Gone is like the only game I actually thought of that was good that involved zombies? Well, that and Telltale. You know how I didn't mention The Last of Us? Because I don't like it. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't know. It just doesn't hit me. It doesn't hit with me. I don't have a daughter. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be more entertaining for me not explaining myself. I just don't care. I just don't. I played half of it. I didn't finish it. I thought it was exceedingly boring. Which I know is crazy to say. I play game. I don't know how to say. I know I gotta say something, guys. Give me a second. I don't know. I just don't like it. The vibes were all right. The story, I just didn't care. I didn't care about Ellie. I didn't care about Joel. They were horrible people. I was like, that's the point, Valiant. They're flawed humans. Like, sure, you're right. For some reason, I can admit, okay, I can admit objectively as a outsider looking into this game, as a player playing the game, I can tell this is a 10 out of 10 game when it comes to, like, you know, gameplay, graphics, story-wise. But is it a 10 out of 10 to me, Valiant? No. It's not. I just did mesh with it. It's all there is to it. And I'm not trying to be a contrarian. Dude, I put Uncharted up here. I put Ghost of Tsushima up here. I put God of War up here. I am not trying to be a contrarian. I just don't like it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for making it to the end. If you guys want to see me do any other tier lists, I'll definitely do them. I love doing these videos. I love the comments and seeing them. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but I warned you it'd make you mad. So if you're mad right now, I apologize. But I just gotta be me, man. You just don't get it. I just gotta vibe it out, brother. And if you're pissed off I haven't played any of these said games down here, they're on the list. They're on the retirement list. When I'm 84, come back and beat them. Oh wait, I did play Demon Souls. Here, bonus game, Demon Souls. Oh my god, this game. I played like 5 minutes of it. I can't really talk. D. Until Dawn. I did play that actually. Up here, D. Don't care. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to play Ratchet and Clank, but I'm a little less motivated now that I know there's like 20 games. Like, what is this? There's so many. But here, I mean, no one's gonna get mad that I haven't played Hot Shots 2, right? Come on, son. But thank you. I make videos playing video games. Like my last video is a repo video. I've made one other tier list video. I've made like a couple like essay talking videos like this one. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it, hanging out with me, having this little fun little conversation, talk about video games. I'm always down to do it. Comment down below any thoughts. I will try to respond. Like I said earlier, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope it continues to grow and you're here with me to watch me rise above the clouds. Kind of just dragging out this outro rant, aren't I? But yeah, if you're new to my video, check me out, please. And I love you.
Hi,